we're trying to figure out if we're need to kind of get thrown into the pool to learn how to swim, or if we're gonna take the stairs into the pool. So we kind of need to figure out if we're comfortable enough to do it, or if we just need to be like, maybe we should just go for it. So we're trying to feel that out. But and this would kind of go back to intimacy, but we both still are struggling with the time that, we like to think that, when we decide to, things will happen, we'll be able to get pregnant shortly after deciding and trying, just like anybody else would. But, even people who have infertility problems when they're able-bodied, they never imagine it would take them, over, at first you're thinking over a year, and then, some people it's taken up to 5 years. So, and we've talked about it, but we haven't necessarily faced the fact that it could take us years to do it. We hope, just like everyone else does, that we'll try a couple times and be like, yay. But, that's always the thought in your back of your mind. But you don't want to focus on it, because then it kind of takes the fun out of it. You want, to be having kids a fun time also. So I'm worried about being an older parent. I would rather be a slightly younger parent and be able to see my children doing well and growing up and see grandchildren, versus waiting. You think about, depending on what age you have kids at, and you say certain people, you're going to be 60 when your kid graduates high school. Like not that that's, to me, it is not the greatest thing, but you're like, that, by the time your kid graduates college, you might not just be as physically active. What if you have a grandchild? You're not going to be able to enjoy that grandchild as much as if you were 50, 55, something like that. So that's always in the back of my mind personally.